Alright guys, how's it going? This is ExtrmWill. Let's just cover a couple things really quickly. Ooh, I never saw that button there before. I didn't know you could look at them like that. I don't know if that's new or not. I would assume it probably is. If anybody even sees what I just did there. Let's see if it comes back up here. There's a little information button there now. I don't remember that ever being there before today. It may have been and I just haven't noticed. But you see that little eye there? You can click on it for more information. So that's kind of nifty. Let's see, we got, oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to click on the messages here. We got a new message today. This is something we covered, I covered in my last video, but I don't know if anybody paid attention to it or caught it. This was real quick. Alliance War and Alliance Quest are currently on hold. I think they're going to do a bunch of different stuff with all this because everybody is so ridiculously angry at them. I'm hoping they take a giant step today to help to recover that. You know, make Doctor Strange useful again, make Scarlet Witch, well, she wasn't really that useless, but, you know, might be able to get her to keeping her where they are, make her a little bit stronger again. Everybody who lost huge amounts of, like, power gains, like Thor and Storm and Cyclops, that they're useless now. They can't, it's not that, I don't think Thor's useless because he can't stack armor. I think Thor's useless because he doesn't do any damage. The reason Thor was really good before was because he did a lot of damage. Storm and Cyclops were good because they did a lot of damage. Because they don't do, like, any damage anymore, I think they're kind of a lot more towards the lines of being useless. I mean, if you've got all their movement down 100%, it might be better, but you know, they just don't seem to be near as good. Hopefully they fix, too, whatever they did with the fighting, so the AI is using the same set of rules that we're using, because it seems like in relation to when you use specials, like the AI is not using that same set of rules that we do with their timing. It seems like the AI can automatically have initiative, whereas like we have to wait half a second. Oops, what is that? That's not what I wanted to be on. So hopefully they fix a lot of that stuff. I also expect going forward, I'm halfway asleep still. I expect like going forward, they're going to try to start recouping all of their losses that they have from making everyone so incredibly angry at them. So I expect them to start throwing out some crazy deals going forward. Like, you know, so if you're one of the guys who does spend money, if you're still spending money, I would recommend right now holding on to your money until they start rolling some of these things out, because I think they're going to throw a lot out, and I think it's going to be like crazy. It's going to like even tempt everyone who doesn't spend money. I wouldn't doubt it if like next month or something like that, if they decide to like redo Christmas again, redo the gift giving thing, come out and say they're going to give out like 10 times more Kangs this time than they did last time, because they're going to have a lot of work to do. I mean, if you look at this from, you know, like a business PR kind of standpoint, I mean, they probably have, you know, 6 months to a year right now of working to try to make up what they've lost. You know, trying to get people back behind them again, because they spent such a long time with such a good quality product, and then they just kind of went and angered so many people in so many different ways. You know, I don't really spend a ton of money, but I know there's guys in my alliances right now who are. I mean, the one guy, he's got to be spending. You know, they don't even have any deals going on right now. He's still spending money like crazy. He still just buys an Odin every day for, you know, for no reason. You know, so I know there's a lot of people out there playing like that. More people than I guess I thought I realized were out there playing like that. But you know, hey, it's, you know, I don't know. I guess maybe it's better than drinking. You don't gotta worry about a hangover or something like that. You know, we've all got our vices. This is at least fun. So I don't know, whatever. But I think there's gonna be a bunch of different stuff and all that. And let's do that again. Just so that other thing's not showing. Should probably try to pay more attention to that. I don't even know what that means. But I don't think the new guy in our alliance, who I have no idea who he is yet, I don't think he needs his line app number being spread out there. Yeah. But I think they're gonna have a bunch of like crazy good deals. Like I went out, they literally rerun the entire Christmas thing again. Just just hit the replay button on it. Throw that in the monthly calendar on top of whatever monthly calendar we have, and rerun the same. I don't remember if it ran with a specific map. I don't even remember. I don't know if they had a special like Christmas map it ran with that wasn't like a real big deal. Kind of like the New Year's thing had that little map that wasn't a big deal. What's wrong, Stark? Come here, buddy. What are you crying for? Here's Stark. Oh, you sure you got Stark? Here's Stark. Say hi, Stark. Turn my camera back in the same spot, which will probably never happen. Alright, there we go. You're whining in the background. It's always him. He's a big whiner. So, I think they're going to throw a bunch more spending deals our ways. I don't like a particular camera angle at all. Alright, there we go. Maybe that's better. You can barely catch the top of his head in there. Put my chat program back up. Yeah, I think I went down with they're going to start throwing a bunch of like crazy deals at us. And I think they're probably going to start off, they'll do like 2 or 3 to kind of get everybody into spending. They'll do like some good $5 ones and then some good like $20 ones. And then they'll start throwing in like the $100 ones. I think they're probably going to get a lot more tempting because they're probably going to be, I think everything they're going to throw at us should be like twice the value it used to be. For a couple of reasons. They're trying to escalate the game. They want 5 stars to be a bigger deal. So it's not going to be a big deal to them to offer, like a package to max out like a 5-tier champion. Like I wouldn't doubt it if they start offering that, if I have it where you can buy like 1 of 5 for like $100 or something like that, because they want to, with Act 5 that's rolling out tomorrow, they essentially want our 5 characters, 4-star rank 5 characters to be useless starting tomorrow. So I wouldn't doubt it if they start throwing packages at us to allow them to rank up. I think they were probably going to do it anyways, but they may start throwing them as like more regularity. I don't know. We'll have to go into is it worth it or not when they start releasing them. But I went out, they're going to start throwing. I went out, they start throwing some crazy stuff at us like really fast and really quickly. They just got to get everyone back on their side first. Because I think they're going to work on that first, trying to fix the game to get it so everyone's not openly like, don't buy into it. Because if they offer them right now, I mean, even no matter how good of a deal it is, I'd have to tell you not to buy it, even if you had the money, because there's no guarantee they're not going to just turn around and do the exact same thing that they just did. And like let you rank up all your champions and then turn around and, patch them up tomorrow and be like, oh, that guy's not any good anymore. That guy you just spent, $100 or $200 on to rank him all the way up. He's not any good. So I would recommend at this point still not spending any money. Even if you do spend money, I'd recommend not spending money for other reasons of not spending money. Say just don't spend money for now. But I think I would save it because they are going to start throwing some crazy stuff at us here really soon. So some of this stuff will be, some of the stuff I think will be a really good idea to go pick up, and some of it, may not. We'll break them down one by one though when they come through. I'll try to see if I can get like an economy video done. I want to get some spreadsheets done so we can kind of put a basis towards like how much should your time be worth, how much should your money be worth, and all that. I don't know if I can calculate how much your time should be worth. Maybe I could. That might be a little too hard for me to calculate. That one's kind of one I normally look at it. A couple of years ago, like, I have like an hourly wage, I guess. I don't really have an hourly wage, but I was consistently pulling the same hourly wage every week. So I still kind of use that number from a couple of years ago. So I don't feel like my job right now is paying me what I'm worth. They're paying me pretty good, but I don't think they're paying me what I'm worth. So I think what I'm worth is what they were paying me a couple of years ago when we were on a uncapped earning scale. Whereas right now we're on a capped earning scale. I don't think they're even close to paying me what I'm worth. So that's why I'll spend so much time doing this and not worry if I sleep. I'm also trying not to do too many videos, so I want to make sure I spend enough time playing the game and testing it. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to cover? Let's see if I can find the thread that's going to do with what they're doing today, some of the updates that they're doing. Maybe I should have found it before. Is this the one I want to look at? What else is one I don't think I've read. Oh, I don't know if I can find it. They're supposed to do a couple little fixes today. The biggest one of them I'm looking forward to seeing is they're supposed to make Doctor Strange a lot better. I may do a video when I get home from work. I may not, because I do want to like test some of the stuff and try to see what they've done. I know when I'm trying to test it in the live stream, it's kind of hard to watch a little bit because I do have to keep starting and stopping as I find different things. Maybe I could just find a better way I could record my notes on it while I'm doing it instead of constantly starting and stopping. So yeah, let's just do a little crystal opening here. I got a bunch of stuff I need to get done before I leave for work. I want to leave a little bit earlier so I can run an errand on the way to work. So let's go to crystals. Try to open about as much as I can. I'm not going to open any of my premium hero crystals or anything that I think is going to give me a arena boost. I want to save my premium hero crystals right now for when they release Dr. Voodoo. I want to say it's going to be in like 2 weeks. They just released Mordo, and I saved all my crystals to get Mordo, and then I got Mordo. So that worked very, very well for me. Let's bring this up here really quickly. Just kind of saw this one. And unless everyone's constantly on the forums, I don't know if you've seen it yet. Let's go display one. Transition. So it's 12:11 a.m. PTST Pacific Standard Time on March 6th, which I know means it's much later in the day on March 6th elsewhere in the world since we have an international player base. I want to briefly touch on this for all y'all. As we previously mentioned, we've been looking to have our announcement go up no later than 5 p.m. PTSD on March 6th. We know you're all itching to hear more. It's been a really long week of waiting for everyone. I can assure you we've been working around the clock on all of this. Thank you to everyone for your patience with us. More is coming. So, yeah. Again, we are the children of a drunk parent waiting to see if they come home and if we get beat or not. Yeah. So we'll see. I like to say I have perfect faith in them, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's open some of these crystals and hopefully I don't get distracted by something else shiny. Continue. What I probably really need is like mystic stuff because I'm pretty sure that's all completely gone. Arena boost crystals I can't open yet because I need to wait for item usage. They're all going to expire before item usage and I'm not even going to get to use them. So I'm full with almost all of them right now because I forgot to use them last item usage. Spent too much time trying to do too many videos and just completely forgot about them. I am kind of really liking the idea though of holding all my premium hero crystals until they have a new hero release and then maybe opening them like every 2 or 3 weeks, whatever it is that they wind up doing. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. It doesn't really matter that much. It'll tell me when. Anybody here maxed out yet? That I can think of. The biggest reason these 8 are from doing both the crystal cornucopias, the biggest reason for doing this is those all count as a little bit better than 1 2-star stone. So that's I essentially got 8 1-star stones or 8 2-star stones plus all of the shards. 440 shards plus a bunch of ISO 8. So it's pretty decent, Because if you look at how much hard work I put into grinding out the events, just to try to get the stones is just kind of crazy. Let's see, quest crystals. No, I'm not too big into opening. So we'll leave those until I need them for something. I'm starting to figure out why guys hoard more. Because there's different reasons I'm hoarding. I don't have room in my inventory for them. But then when I do, I'm going to pop them all up and then I'm going to have some crazy fun times in the arena as I try to go through and use all of them. As far as the new arenas go too, what I heard Storm went for pretty low and easy to do. I mean, I think you could get Storm for I think you're still well below all of the rewards and all that. Cause I think she went for like 1.5 million or something like that. I think it was pretty low. A lot of guys were, maybe it was a little bit higher. Maybe it was like 1.7 million or something like that. It was something very, very reasonable and easy to achieve. I know part of it is that she's, what did I just open there? Oh, those are my dailies. Ooh, I got a 2-star in there? That's nice. I don't ever really want to buy those just because of where I'm at in the game. That's not going to do me any good at all. I believe right now there's only 1 3-star champion that I could get. But because there's 1 3-star champion, I think the only 3-star champion I'm missing right now is Karnak. I think. So, we'll see here. Can I get Karnak? Nope. These I keep buying just because the stuff in here seems to be kind of good enough. I got 3-star stone. Bonus, that's pretty good. Let's see. Can I open any of these? I want to be really careful with this because there's going to be, I believe that T4 Catalyst Arena is going to start tonight. Or in a couple of hours. It'll start right after I go to work. So I want to get, oops. Is that right? It's just, looking at my screen, it looks funny. Because I have my display up on my Switch screen. I'm pretty sure the T4 Catalyst Arena is going to start tonight. So let's see. Those are probably all lows, right? Yeah, really close to everything else. No, not necessarily. Really close to 3 and 4 star. Not too far away from a 5 star. These don't have arena boost, do they? They don't say they have arena boosts. Somewhere I got a whole bunch of them, but I don't remember where it was exactly. And I remember it was really frustrating. Because then I had to go through and use a whole bunch from outside item usage just so I didn't lose them. As anyone who's watched me trying to use them so far, I'm not always the best at it. I tend to forget quite regularly that when I'm trying to do it that I need to. Yeah, because here they come. They are in here. I got an experience boost. Man, some of these are pretty nice. A bunch of plus 5s. Do kind of feel a little bit right now like anything other than a mutant awakening is probably not really going to do me any good because the game's not giving us anything other than mutants. Yes, 2 experience bonuses. Yes. Kind of wish the game would do something about the experience boosts too. What is that thing? Kind of wish the game would do something about the experience boost for people who are maxed out. And I know there's talk that they may, well, there's talk amongst the players that they want them to raise the level. They want them to take it up to level 70 already because they feel like it's been long enough where it's been capped at 60. So I don't know. I'm still just kind of burning through mine. Whenever item usage comes up, I just use them all right away just to get us the points. See, I think everything else here I'm going to sit on. Those are kind of all my thoughts on the updates. If anybody's got any other thoughts, or you agree or disagree with anything, I put in there, you can go throw it in the comment section down below and be like, yeah, I think you're right, or no, I think you're wrong, or hey, why is all your hair clear colored? I don't think I got anything else. I think the biggest things I wanted to talk about I did. I think they have a ton of deals coming, so you probably want to, kind of pay attention to that. I know we don't really want to be, I know as a community, a lot of people don't really want anyone spending any money right now, which I kind of agree with a little bit because I don't think if they're going to make an inferior product, I don't think we should really be full on supporting an inferior product. I do love the game very much, so I don't really see me going anywhere. I think they're going to have a really hard time messing the game up enough to the point that I really want to go anywhere. So, we'll see though. We will see. Alright, I'll just switch over to the end game thing and transition. So I hope this was helpful and useful and somewhat entertaining. I don't know what I'm going to do right now for videos because I need to test a lot more to come up with content and stuff to talk about that might not be as easy to figure out, May log on tonight just to test Doctor Strange and do some tests with him. We will see. I don't know what exactly I'm going to compare it against and how I'm going to figure out what does what, but if I can find some stuff to talk about, I'll do a video. If I can't, I will try to enjoy just playing the game in its current state. I probably need to work on a T4 arena. That should be up tonight, so... Alright, I will see you guys later. Take it easy.